Hi, we are back again this week with a new hobby. I'm Matt, and this is Daniel. I think it's like, how long have we been talking about hobbies? I think it's already like 4 or 5 weeks, right?
It's been 4 or 5
It's
weeks.
been 4 or 5 weeks.
It's been like a good 2 months. Yes.
Yeah, and then maybe like after 1.5 months, 1 month and a half, or maybe after.
Definitely,
I
yeah.
think I think after 1 month, I think we will say goodbye to our viewers. I think yeah. So if you guys want to if you guys don't want to miss us after this, make sure you tune in
Tune in, guys.
on Tuesday. Yeah. Okay. Now tonight. So I think last week we have talked about the adult collecting figures, collecting action figures, and collecting Godzillas, right?
Yes.
So it's very like a pretty slow paced hobby, right? A very if you say like introspective hobby, right? And mindful, peaceful hobby. But no, tonight we're gonna be reaching for the stars, right? So what do we mean? We are shooting stars tonight.
No, today we'll be talking about badminton. So,
all right. So, how long have you been playing badminton though?
I've been playing badminton since 11th grade.
11th grade?
Yeah, 10th grade.
10th grade.
10th grade, 11th.
How old were you when you first played badminton?
I was like 15.
15.
15, 16. Yeah.
Oh, and you have been playing ever since?
I've been playing it ever since. Although there were a few breaks in between.
I see. So I want to ask you a question. Do I seem like a person who is athletic?
You have a very lean body build, so it's perfect to play badminton in.
No, actually, I have been playing badminton since I was like 5 or 6 years old.
So, have you been playing professionally?
No, like I used to play badminton, I guess we can say, because like I don't play anymore because like I don't really have time and energy to commit to badminton. But I used to play seriously, like because like, I used to live. So I'm from like a rural area in my country. So before COVID hits, like every other condition worsened. In my hometown, like at night, so like we live in a pretty like a downtown area that at like 10 or 11 p.m. no, maybe like around like 8:30 or 9 p.m. There wasn't a single vehicle or a single car or motorcycle in the road. So like we blocked the whole road, and then like there's our badminton area.
Oh yes.
Every night. Yeah, like and then like I would play badminton like when I was maybe like in kindergarten until maybe like I was until maybe grade 4 or 5, because like after grade 4 or 5 I needed to focus a lot on my studies. Yeah, because like I used to compete in every competition you might imagine, like academically. So I let go of that hobby badminton. But often sometimes like if I have the chance, I might go play a little bit badminton.
Well, I hope you do.
Yeah.
But I've been playing badminton since quite a long time. I competed in some events. I competed in some events, and I'm currently part of a club at Thammasat.
Really? Can you explain about the Thammasat club?
So, there's like you can follow BBA Badminton League. It's on Instagram where you can sign up and fill the form there. But currently, it's not open yet because ever since the midterm, it stopped for a while. Yeah,
I know, right?
Yeah, they stopped. They paused their operations for a while, so we're on a break sort of. But I still go play badminton. Once every 2 weeks sometimes. Yeah, with my friends.
Okay, but I used to play badminton, but like I have been away from badminton for a long time. So I think tonight will be your night. Okay, I'm gonna be asking a lot of questions. All right. So who introduced you to badminton?
So I got introduced to badminton. Well, partly because of my mother, because she never played badminton professionally, but she played badminton for fun.
Really?
Yeah. So,
she plays right now too.
So she doesn't, but she's still but she's pretty good.
Wow.
At badminton. Yeah, and partly because of her, and also it's just my upbringing. I also used to play badminton like just for fun, like on the streets when I was a child, and I started like seriously training and going to like clubs when going to the badminton clubs when I was 15, 16.
I feel like for my case, I was introduced to badminton because of my cousins, and they play with me like daily. That's why, I got introduced to
You got
badminton.
introduced to it.
Yeah. So like, why do you like badminton?
I love badminton just because it's really it can get really intense sometimes, and also it's a very fast-paced game where it requires good reflex and good dexterity, and overall I just like the thrill of it. It's very intensive, very you require good physical strength, like good physical how to say properties. Well, not really strength, but it
I know
requires you
physical
to,
characteristic. You need
yes,
certain characteristic,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it requires, but anyone can play badminton, and it's really, really fun.
I see. So maybe let's go into some specific details, right? So like, who do you think would be most suitable to play badminton?
Well, it depends on the skill, but usually a long-legged player, a long-limbed player, so that because they can traverse, like they can move across the court really, really quickly and more better. Yes. But it doesn't. Well, not really better, but they can cover more space.
I see. Okay, but like for for big events, people tend to focus more on tennis compared to badminton. There's what Australian Open or a lot of open tennis, right? So like, have you ever played tennis too?
My uncle does, but I never played tennis before. Yeah, and mentioning Australia, yeah, my uncle played in like an Australian competition before. Yeah,
But you have never once tried tennis?
I've never touched a tennis racket before.
Oh, because like I'm very curious about like what would the difference between tennis and badminton? Yeah.
Well, my uncle argues with me that tennis is harder.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it. I don't really agree. Yeah, because like I have had people saying like badminton is easy, tennis is hard. Because like why is there reason? And their reason is that for tennis you need to like put a lot of force just to swing the ball to the other side, right? It's pretty heavy, it's hefty, right?
And the court is way bigger.
Yeah.
And the court is way bigger.
But like people say like for badminton, like your racket is very light, and then like like what do we call that? Shuttlecock. Yeah, the shuttlecock is like the one like we put things side to side, the small one that we see. It's like like flying. That's why we are flying tonight. Okay, and then like people say like because like the shuttlecock is very light, we don't really need to put a lot of force into it, right? But I disagree with that, because like for tennis, the ball is pretty heavy, so like it might take a while. To get to the other side, right? But for badminton, the shuttlecock is very, very so light.
It's really light.
It's very fast.
It's really fast. It had the world record of being the fastest object. It's faster than a Formula car, and I believe it was done by Renki Reddy. He's a badminton player in doubles. So the speed was 565 kilometers per hour.
Bro, what? 565?
Yeah,
that's 565 kilometers per hour.
It was I think it was about those numbers. Yeah, but it's more than 500 kilometers per hour.
Oh, well, that's even like faster than like sports cars and supercars.
Yeah. So, you require lots of really good reflex. You need also good eye coordination. So you need to know where the shuttlecock is.
So like you also need to predict whether shuttlecock will land, right?
Yes.
But like okay,
But,
before we go into
yeah.
specific, can I ask you one question?
Yes.
Do you think like people who wear glasses like me can play badminton?
You definitely can because I have friends who play badminton with their glasses on.
Really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that like hurt our eyes? Because like sometimes the shuttlecocks can get into our face.
No, I don't think so because there's very rare cases that it happens. If you just swing at a random, if you just swing like just without no care, without then you're obviously going to hurt someone. But if you know where you're shooting, then it will likely not happen.
So like for people like me who wear glasses and like who still want to try badminton, they can still try it safely, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's reassuring.
I have friends that they play badminton really well but they still have glasses on, so I don't think it's a disadvantage. Yes.
Because like when I used to play badminton, I didn't wear glasses yet, so I don't really know about like putting glasses on, like playing badminton. Yeah, that I don't really have any experience about it. That's why. Okay, so like for people like who want to try badminton, where do we get started? How should we get started?
Well, first of all, I really recommend if you want to get really good at it, I recommend joining a club.
A club?
A club where you can grow with other people. Rather than just playing with well, it depends on you first. If you just want to play for fun, just for health, well, you can. But you also want to increase your skill, then I recommend joining a club. I recommend joining a club. But if you just do it, maybe like twice a year, once a year, just if you just want to swing something around, just for the fun of it, then just play like as it is. But if you want to get really good at this sport, if you want to be a little bit serious about it, then I recommend joining a club.
I think you're like, even if you are middle schooler or high schooler, you still have your high school clubs, right?
Yes.
And then you can join.
Any age can play it.
Yeah, but like I think like sometimes like people might be thinking, what if there isn't a badminton club at my school? Then I think our advice would be found one.
Yes.
Found a badminton club by your own.
Just found one, found a badminton club, or you can go to other external badminton clubs. Like there are badminton courts that have clubs that many strangers come and play together.
Oh, that's very interesting. That may be like kind of like a social bonding.
Yes.
And
Like a
you
social
might
club.
meet a lot of new people.
Yes.
You might experience a lot of things there.
Yes.
Very interesting. So like I want to ask the obvious question. To play badminton, do we need to buy our own rackets and shuttlecock, or like do we just go to badminton courts and like they will provide us those things?
It depends from one court to another. So most courts will provide you like a racket. Well, you gotta rent it though, and you gotta buy shuttlecocks as well.
So like the most financially like responsible thing to do is buy your own rackets and shuttlecock.
That's the most that's the better option. Just buy your own. As a matter of fact,
okay, he's going to show it.
This is my racket, and this is for those badminton gurus out there. This is a Filet Arcana. So the brand name is Filet, and this is a head heavy racket, meaning it has a lot of power. So one guide when you buy badminton rackets is that if you want a headlight racket, if you have a headlight racket, I say this head is light, so this part is heavier, then it's better for defense, because you need to so when someone smash, you need to defend it really quick. Yeah, but if you're like the type of person to like do power shots like smash, then head heavy rackets are better.
Okay, so for rackets,
Yes.
there will be two types, right?
Yes.
If the head is light,
There's also balanced types, so like
Really?
like the weight is 50-50.
but
Yeah.
mostly
But mostly head heavy rackets and headlight rackets.
So if the head is heavy here, what is this one called?
So this handle is light. So
light. Yeah. So like if one side is heavy, another one would be light.
Yes.
If one side is light, the other would be are heavy.
Yeah, so it's
Ah.
like the weight distribution is not the same. So
Oh.
so just because smash is way better with head heavy. Well, not necessarily, but it depends on your technique. But smashes are heavier if you use a head heavy racket because there's more weight here.
The way the weight will push the shuttlecock
Definitely
more, and there will
There's
be like
more
more power
more power.
in the shuttlecock in the
Yes.
smash.
Yes.
I see. This one is pretty lightweight though.
It's
like
light.
the
It's
whole-
light.
It's very
Many-
light.
Yes, but many badminton rackets they're made to be light, but at the same time, there's still like those weight distribution that we're talking about: head light, head heavy, and balanced.
Ah.
Yes.
I thought like when he mentioned that this one is heavy, I thought this one is pretty heavy.
Mhm.
And like it's very light.
It's very light.
No, it's even lighter than as you are handheld fan
Yes.
that you carry around. It's very very light. So I think like badminton would be suitable for every types of ages.
Yes.
Like even if you are just 10-year-old, like even if you're 7-year-old, or maybe like even if you are like 60 years old, I think you can still play badminton.
Lots
right?
of people play badminton. Like although at professional levels it require like good stamina, good endurance. If you just play casually, then you don't really need to like worry much about that. Anyone can play it.
So like now for people, like because like most of the people watching this, they won't want to like do it competitively, or
Yeah.
like maybe like they don't really want to join clubs.
Mhm.
So like how are we supposed to enjoy ourselves? Like if we just want to like maybe like go out once or twice a week, like to sweat it all out with badminton, how are we supposed to do that? Do you have any idea or recommendation?
Well, if you're just by yourself, then there's this one trick that I do. So I have a wall in front of me, and I shoot. So I hit the shuttlecock against the wall, and like
Wait, really? Can you do that?
yeah. So I do not have a shuttlecock with me right now, but I hit the shuttlecock against the wall. So it's like a practice of like receiving the shuttlecock, like pop pop pop. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know you can do it with badminton.
Yeah, but it requires really good like hand to eye or coordination. So, and also if you have a friend, then you can just play solo by like solo, one-on-one.
Ah.
As long as you have, as long as you have space.
Because like I always used to think,
Mhm.
like that, like we can only play, like by ourselves
Yeah.
with tennis, because like, I have seen in, like TV series or
Mhm.
like movies that people are playing tennis against the wall.
Yeah.
But I have never thought that, like we can play badminton like that too.
Now you know. Like so we do that to be able to return shots. So if someone like if someone like hits the shuttlecock back at you, then you have to hit it back as quick.
Okay, that's a very new thing that I know right tonight. Okay, very eye-opening. And those are you like who are pretty introverted and like who don't really want to go out and like play badminton with others. I think that way you guys can play in your own room.
It really improves
if you have like enough space.
That's why that's what I do when I train for competitions. Or if I don't have like the enough space, it's not really space consuming.
Very interesting,
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's talk about obvious thing. What would be the minimum price that we need to pay for a badminton racket and then like for a shuttlecock?
So I'm not sure. Shuttlecocks, their price range is like quite large. So I'm not quite sure, but
Like what would be
badminton-
like
but-
average or like the
well,
lowest we can pay
800 baht
for how many?
for like a dozen.
A dozen?
Yeah,
Oh, what? But I think it's doable, right?
it's doable. And for rackets, I recommend like 1,500.
Oh, but I think
But-
that's pretty good investment.
It's a good investment
If you want
play
to,
responsibly.
Yeah, if you want to play.
If you play responsibly with your racket, if you treat your equipment well, then 1,500 racket will go a long way.
So like people might be wondering, like because like for badminton it's something like like how should we say, it's something like we see around each other
Yeah,
daily, but
it's
like
easily
people
accessible.
still don't like know many things about it, right? It's
Yeah.
very like how should we say? It's obvious about badminton, but like people really don't know about the details about the badminton, right?
It
That's the
requires
thing with
details,
badminton,
yes.
yeah. So like I don't know that too bad. How long would a shuttlecock last?
So a shuttlecock will last. It depends on how you play with it. So if you really hit hard, if you hit it really hard, then and also like if you hit it at the rubber part instead of the feather part,
Uh-huh.
because the feather is everything.
Yeah.
So the feather, if you damage the feather, then it won't travel very
It
well.
won't fly.
It won't fly well.
Uh-huh.
So it just depends. So usually it lasts about a game. Like so a game is like 21 points, so 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, not okay. We will compare to the shuttlecock later. Now let's talk about the scoring system in the badminton. How does that work in badminton? The scoring.
So 21. So teams have to get to 21. Yeah.
21?
21 points.
And then you win.
And then you win. Although there are these moments called juice.
What is that? Can you explain?
So juice is like so one team A has 20 points, team B has 21 points.
Uh-huh.
So let's say team A scores 21 points.
Uh-huh.
21 points. Team B also has 21 points.
Uh-huh.
They are not winners instantly. They need to have a 2-point difference. So basically saying team B has to have 23 points.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's like so you could win if the other team has 19 points, but you have 21 points. So you win.
Uh-huh.
But if the other team has 20 points, but you have 21 points, then you need to earn one more point. There needs to be a 2-point difference.
Understand? 2-point difference.
Yeah. There needs to be a 2-point difference.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, you can still until you reach before you reach 20, then you can still play as normal, right? There's no difference.
Yeah.
If you go over 20, then you need to start having a 2-point difference in order to win. Yeah.
I see. Just like I didn't know about those things because like I used to play on the streets, not in the in very this rigid scoring system way. Yeah, that's why.
And
Now,
so there's so different rules apply to different types of competition styles. So if you play one-on-one, then the serving rule, so you serve a shuttlecock, the serving rule is different if you serve in doubles, right? So the court will change dimensions.
Really?
Yeah.
Can best just a tiny bit of example?
So there's a court is placed like this, right? It's a rectangular box, and there's a line. There's like a secondary box in front of it, outside of it. So if you play doubles, you can serve within that box. If you play singles, you cannot serve within that box. You have to serve, but however, you can serve at the back line. So there's like another line behind, like at the end, at both ends. You can serve. You can serve until that line if you play singles.
I see.
So what I'm trying to say is, depending on singles or doubles, the court dimension changes, therefore changing the rules.
The rules are not fixed.
Yeah.
It depends on
type
of games.
Yeah.
I see. Now maybe let's move back to our shuttlecock. So can we do you think we can play? Do you think we can play? How should I say? A shuttlecock for 2 games?
A shuttlecock for 2 games?
Yeah.
I think that's possible because that's possible. Yeah. If you play, well, like I said, if you play responsibly, if you don't hit the feather, just hit the rubber, then it will definitely last for 2 games.
Okay, now let's do the maths a little bit quickly. So you see that 12 shuttlecocks, it will cost like 800 baht, right? So now if we can use those 12 shuttlecocks for 20 games, say 20 games, then it may be something like, like a game where only costs at 40 baht. That's pretty reasonable.
It's and also and the thing is like if you play responsibly with it, yes, it will last way more. So it just depends on one person to another, and also depending on the court fees as well.
Yeah, but I think, like for the shuttlecock, like budget, I think it's pretty reasonable because like
Yes.
you will be playing, like because I think we won't be playing, like by
Mhm.
ourselves. We'll at least be playing one-on-one, right?
It's
So
definitely
we can
true,
separate
though,
the
yeah.
separate the fees.
Badminton is one of the most financially reasonable sports out there.
Oh,
So
really?
it's
even
very- it's-
more so than football?
More football. From my experience in Thailand, it costs more.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
Football fields, like the court fees, they cost more. Badminton courts, they cost less.
Like how much per hour or like how much per section?
Well, back when I was playing football, we played for 2 hours and I paid 240 baht.
240,
40 baht.
240 baht
Yeah,
for 2
just
hours.
just for the court fees alone.
No, for each person or like
It's just for per person.
bro per person.
I don't know what football field I was playing at, but it's 200 baht, around two. Yeah,
For
let's
each
say
person?
for each person.
Wow, bro, that's a lot.
20 people.
Wow, that means what? 4,000.
Yeah.
4,000, but for total.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, I think some money goes to the funding for the club, but
Okay, now
it's
let's
a good amount, though. It's a good amount.
Maybe like let's talk maybe like 2,000 baht then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but when I play badminton, it's around 130, 120
Per person?
per person.
Hmm.
Per person. Sometimes 90. It depends. It depends on the person.
Wow.
Like
okay.
the court as well. And the racket, and you gotta buy badminton shoes, badminton rackets, right?
Yeah.
But it depends on you, honestly. Everything depends. So there's cheaper rackets out there. There's more expensive rackets out there.
Well, I have an obvious question. Do you think we can play badminton with our, like sneakers?
Yeah, you can.
Really?
You can.
Okay. That way, maybe we can save money for badminton shoes.
I play badminton in Onitsuka Tigers,
Mexico?
Mexico.
Wow, I don't know. We can do that.
Well,
But I think we can because it's very lightweight, right?
It's really lightweight, and it shapes like a badminton shoe.
Yeah,
somewhat.
it's very like subtle, right?
Yes.
Very, how should I say, low heat, right?
Mhm.
I see. Like now, let's talk about like some benefits of badminton.
Mhm.
So as you have said, badminton require flexibility, right? So like people might be thinking, what if I don't have enough flexibility? What do you want to say to these people?
I recommend you all to stretch, because you might get a cramp, and no one likes the cramp. Because if you get cramp, that is gonna hurt so bad, and it will likely help you recover your muscle less. So basically, like sometimes my hands get sore, my legs get sore after playing badminton. If you stretch, then the next day you likely won't feel that pain as much. Yeah.
So like, do you think we need to hit the gym before playing badminton? Like, do you think we need to prepare ourselves, or like, can we just go in and play badminton?
You can. No, you don't need to go to the gym. You don't need to get a lot of strength. Everything is based on technique.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so like we don't really need to have like very athletic potential, right?
No. Like you just need like a good like sportsmanship. You need to warm up properly. Warming up is like almost everything, because warming up is essential for every sport, because it can like help you mitigate the dangers from getting cramps, getting injured. Yes. Warm up properly, stretch properly. And have the mindset, have good mindset.
Now I'm interested, because like, I always think like to be back into the badminton again, I need to have a like proper physical characteristic. Not really, right? as long as we can enjoy things out, right?
Yes, just learn to enjoy things and be safe out there. So warming up and stretching will do you well.
So like how long, like typically, how long would a session of badminton last? For one-on-one maybe?
Well, one-on-one is like, it depends on the person as well, honestly.
Yeah,
it's
but like average.
Well, I play for 2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours.
Oh.
Like one-on-one, like doubles and also one-on-one. Well, I play 2 hours for anything.
So like weekly? Once a week? Do you play once a week?
I play whenever my friends call me. Yeah.
But like, do you think like once a week is enough?
Once a week is good, honestly. Once a week, once every 2 weeks is pretty good because like sports, right? They help you reduce stress.
And they burn a lot of calories,
They
right?
burn calories. They burn a lot of calories.
And the badmintons will burn a lot of calories.
Badminton burns a lot of calories. I'll tell you this one time where there's this person. He keeps like he hits the shuttlecock close to the net, so I had to run towards the net and return it, and then he hits it very, very far out. So it's like back and forth. I had to run back and forth. It depends on how where the shuttlecock is positioned. But singles, they require lots of energy.
So I think the badmintons will be good for those like who don't really want to hit the gym because like I know
losing weight.
I know because like going to the gym is pretty boring. It's pretty boring even with music on, right? But because like at the gym you're just doing your own, right? There's no one like because and like people won't talk to you at the gym because like they're very stressed and they are very exhausted playing their own equipment, right? But for badminton, like even if you guys don't talk to each other, there's a sense of like togetherness that you feel, by playing against each other, right?
Definitely. Even with doubles, you need good coordination with each other, synergy. Synergy with each other, and
that's a teamwork.
That's teamwork, and like when you lose, you both
lose together, and
when
you
cry,
win together.
You both cry.
Yeah.
When you win, you both win together.
And then like as you have mentioned, like if you want to play, like double, and then like we need to have like implicit support for each other, right?
Yes.
We need to support each other without saying to each other. So like that will be very helpful, like in your career or like in your maybe like university, right? Sometimes we need to communicate each other without saying anything at all.
So one thing you pointed out, you also need to learn to be patient because sometimes people are not like you. So if let's say you're a really professional badminton player, that person might be a professional player. Maybe they might
not be. They might be rookies.
They might be rookies. So you gotta learn to put up with people from all those.
So badminton, like it's encourage trust bearing and patience.
Yes. So you gotta learn to work with different people.
I see. And it can also help people who want to who want to lose weight, right?
Yes.
If you are not building your body or building your muscles and you just want to lose weight, I think badminton is a good way to go.
And I really like it because some physical advantages they only matter just a little bit.
Marginally?
Just a little bit because a woman in that sport can smash as strong as a man in that sport. It just depends on the technique.
So it's a pretty, how should I say, pretty equitable sport, right?
It's easily accessible and there's also mixed doubles, so men, women against men and women. Men's doubles, women's double, mixed doubles.
So for mixed double, maybe if you have a romantic partner, you guys can build your relationship more, right? That way.
Like it exists. There's romantic partners in professional mixed doubles.
I see. And then since it's a sport, it really sweat you out.
Yes.
It will clear your brain, right? It will clear your brain fog too, right?
Badminton really, I really love badminton. It's my most favorite. It's one of my most favorite sport.
I see. I think we have talked a lot about badminton for tonight, right?
No, we talked quite a lot. We talked quite a lot.
Yeah.
Like badminton, it never gets old. for us.
Yeah. I think like we should stop for tonight, right? Because like we talk too much for tonight. Yeah, and like we don't want to, we don't want you guys to stay awake while we are, like talking things out. So I think that will be enough for tonight, right? For
Yes.
badminton. And I hope you guys, like
Enjoy it.
think about
Mhm.
hitting up the shuttlecock and like just flying once you're enjoying the badminton, I guess.
And I hope there's some badminton players who view this video and they have something to relate to, and I thank you all so much for tuning in.
Yeah, so catch you guys. We'll catch you guys next week.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely next
Yeah.
week, Tuesday. We'll be back with another hobby. That will make
It
you
will be different this
interested.
time.
Yeah, 10 years since telling. It will be a very interesting hobby. Okay, so we'll meet you guys next week. So
Thank you so much for
thank you so
tuning
much
in.
for tuning in.